All right, ladies and gents, welcome back. If you are on this video, that means that you went here. You went to access the example video to begin your task. So you are ready to begin the first task, which is to do the example. All right. You have already set up your settings so that your O snaps are off, meaning if I hover over any of these pink crosshairs, nothing happens to it. Great. You've anchored your properties, you anchored your command bar, and if we talked about our O snap settings being cleared and dynamic input, all good to go. All right, cool. So let's start by making a triangle connecting these 3 points. So I'm going to say line L. I like to just type and press enter. Some of you like to specifically go in the command bar and type L. It's not necessary. It's just an old school way. Or you can just press the L button. I mean the line button right up here in the top. But either way, we've activated it. Now, I could easily type in 2 and call it a day, but I don't know if these are the absolute coordinates, and I don't want to play these games with this machine. So I'm going to actually type in hashtag or the pound symbol, shift 3, to activate the absolute coordinates. So now I have 2, tab 2. If you press comma, if I press comma, yes, it will take me to the next selection, the Y value. But if I messed up and wanted to go back to X and press comma again, wait a minute, it gave me a third thing. That's the Z coordinate. That's for 3D. We don't want that. So when I'm doing a line and I've activated the absolute coordinates, always rely on tab. Tab will be your best friend. So 2, tab 2. Enter. Now my line is anchored here. What I see now and what it's asking me to input, the numbers that are blue, are the length of the line. Well, wait a minute. When I'm dealing with Cartesian coordinates, I'm not dealing with lengths of line. I'm dealing with X and Y coordinates. I'm looking at polar coordinates right now. So I want to shift 3 or hashtag that bad boy. So now it's asking me for the coordinates. Great. Now I can type in 11, tab 15, enter. Now I'm anchored at point B. I want to get to point C. I don't want polar. I want absolute. Shift hashtag. And I want to go to 25, tab 1. Great. Press enter. Sweet. Now I need to finish off this triangle. In order to do that, I have to stop it over here by 2, 2. Again, right now it's in polar coordinates. So it's telling me that A from C to A is about 23-ish inches. I think that's the units right now. And 177 degrees from 0. I don't want that information. Hashtag 2, tab 2, enter. Now I'm here. It's asking me to specify a next point for a 4th line. I don't want a 4th line. So I can either press escape on my keyboard or right click and press enter. I'm all done. Had you pressed cancel, you run the risk of actually it canceling everything you just did. So enter. All right. I now have 3 lines. Let me go back to my notes if I'm unsure on what to do next. Oh, now it's asking me for measurements. Cool. Of line AB, BC, and AC. Oh, wait. If I look on my diagram over here, I have AB here. You know what? Let me dual screen mine. I got a lot going on mine, so yours should move a little bit quicker, but I got a lot of windows open. All right. So let me look here. It says line AB. In order for me to figure out the length of line AB, let me click on it. When I click on AB, this properties menu changed, right? When it was unselected, it was just giving me general information, general 3D visualization, plot view. That's information about the drawing pane, the drawing, your workspace. But if I actually click on something, my properties menu now changes to the properties of that item. So this line. Okay, general information. I don't want that. It doesn't say anything about measurements. 3D visualization. I don't want anything like that. We're not dealing with 3D. Oh, geometry. Okay. Well, if I look, it says 2. So maybe that's the answer. Start X and start Y are 2. Oh, wait a minute. That 2, 2, those are my X and Y coordinates for the first part. So then that means for the end X and Y, it should say 11 and 15. Oh, it does. Cool. That's not what I want then. Let me go all the way down. Delta, so the change in X and the change in Y. I mean, if I wanted to do a geometry problem, that'd be helpful. But let me just go straight to length. Length is 15.8114. Boom. Line AB is done. Let me tab over and do line BC. Let me come back here. Let me click line BC. Let me go down to, oh shoot, it says something about varies. Why does it say that? Oh, it says that because I have two lines selected. It can't give me the length of that because they're two separate lines. If this were one complete item, I could see that. But right now, let me press escape. What I did is I had these two selected. I pressed escape on my keyboard. Another option is I can right click and press deselect all. So multiple options here. Now I'm only going to click BC. When I click line BC, I'm told that the length is 19.7990. Give me all of those decimal points. I need that. So now line AC, come back into AutoCAD, escape to deselect. AC, click it once. I'm actually going to hover my mouse over it, click it until it turns blue. Go into my geometry options for my properties. The length, okay, I'm going to type in 23.0217. I'm all good. I have everything that I need. So now I can move on to object number 1. And I'm going to click on this video to get started on that. But before I do that, come back to your AutoCAD, and I want you to select all those lines and then press delete. Delete, not backspace, but delete. Another way that I could have done that, if I select all and then right click and press erase. Either way, same thing, just different ways. All right, go to your notes, click on the video for object 1, polar object 1.